Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to all you LT gamers. Today I have a very special treat for you. I managed to get my hands on a copy of Rule the Waves 3 thanks to Slytherin, and I've been playing it for quite a few hours this week. And I'm going to do a quick review on it today. I'm not going to do an in-depth review because quite frankly I think this game probably beats me in its complexity. It is extremely intense, there is a lot going on, and I'm not sure I've really grasped all of it yet. But I think that's part of the challenge. But hey, this is a quick review, my initial impressions on whether you should pick this one up. As always, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We have a lot of wargamers here on the channel and we'd love some more, so make sure to stop by and enjoy our content. Now I know there are a lot of fans of Rule the Waves out there, and this is going to excite a lot of you. It's also going to turn a lot of people off. It may be accused of being gaming by spreadsheet, but I do see the appeal. If you're into Ultimate Admiral and you wanted that extra depth, extra doesn't even really do it justice, it's extreme depth. I was looking at this completely bewildered when I was building my battleships, not really sure what was happening, but I've had a really great time tweaking and messing about with the system. You can expect Rule the Waves 3 to offer new nations, new regions, and political options, and there has been some big changes since the last iteration. There are 8 AI nations that are in play. AI nations can now go to war with each other and suffer consequential losses. China and Spain have been added to the game. There's a new Baltic region. Treaties have tonnage limits, and there are larger naval bases, submarines, new aircraft. It goes on and on. This game has a lot of added content and depth. There is now also the ability to organise your ships into divisions, and you can assign officers to your various vessels. This was a really fun aspect for me, as seeing them develop, get involved in events, some of them even die. Yeah, I didn't do too well in this game so far, but the officer aspect is very fun and immersive as you see them develop and assign them to your flagships. In the version that I played, you could start in 4 different eras. They were 1890, 1900, 1920 and 1935. The later you play, the more aircraft come into it, and there are a lot of aircraft in the game, and of course weapons develop from the ironclad and pre-dreadnought era right up to the missile destroyers of today. The game has a really wide scope, and I only scratched the surface of this game playing in the 1890 time period because I love dreadnoughts and ironclads. And even that was very complicated, so I can only imagine what it would be like once you get into the missile age. In fact, this game is so big you could probably break it up into 4 separate reviews on each of the time periods. I fired up this game one morning thinking, what am I doing here? I'm just playing a glorified spreadsheet. And then 4 hours of my life completely disappeared. I'm not sure I really worked out what I was exactly doing, as I lost a major war against the British in 1890 as the German Empire, and eventually the Kaiser removed me from my command. It didn't go too well, but I had a lot of fun and I didn't even notice the hours going by. There is a good amount of customization in setting up the game in Rule the Waves 3, and one of the factors I really enjoyed was the ability to control the size of the fleets. This made sure that I wasn't overwhelmed from the beginning, so if I picked a small fleet, all of the fleets throughout the game were scaled down, and this really helped me to get a grasp on the early game. Then when the game finally starts, you are presented with a very nice looking spreadsheet and the ability to control the ships of your nation. You can build a bigger shipyard, which I recommend. You can then also increase the fleet, commission new vessels, customize them to your heart's content. I can't even go into the amount of customization options that are available for ships in this game. It is absolutely insane, and you will not be disappointed with the level of detail. Graphically, I don't really know what to say. The spreadsheet is pretty good. There are no real graphics to speak of, and I think that if you are the sort of player or wargamer that is looking for this game, you're going to absolutely enjoy it and love it. If you are someone who needs even some minor graphics, it may not be for you. I saw people commenting in the Steam forum saying, Are you joking? This is just a glorified spreadsheet? Well, yeah, look, some people absolutely love this and they use their imaginations to become immersed within the historical context, and I get that. And if you're one of those people, this game is going to be for you. And then we move on to sound and music, of which there is virtually none. So if you're looking for a magical musical score to this game, you're not going to get that either, but you can put on your own music in the background as you play, and I think that's what you are supposed to do. But I don't really know how to score sound and music when there isn't any. But somehow none of this detracts from the absolute insane level of detail and historical accuracy within this game. And I know that a certain type of wargamer is going to be blown away by this product, as it is an evolution of the last game. Now, I really enjoyed the strategic layer to this game. I wasn't so enamored with the battle system. In fact, I haven't really worked it out yet. I did enjoy the ability to automate battles, but occasionally this just didn't work very well at all, and you do get a warning telling you that you should only use it during retreat, but it just didn't work, and I would really love the option to automate more battles, or the ones that I don't want to play. Even a macro level ability to resolve would be very, very positive, because sometimes I just don't want to play tactical battles, I just want to look after the strategic level, and it doesn't offer me that ability yet. I also found the game a little lacking in the diplomacy department. Events happen at the end of each turn and they can influence your relations with each nation, but occasionally it just felt clumsy and out of my control. I would like more ability to invest in diplomatic options. But overall, what can I say? That the strategic layer of this game, the ability to build up your ships, your technology, your research, design ships to your heart's content is gonna really tick some boxes for many wargamers, and I do recommend this game. Knowing Slytherin, it's going to come in pretty expensive, so don't hold that against me, but overall, this game is a very interesting proposition. Overall, I have to praise the game for doing something very different, for appealing to a very hardcore element, and I think that it's going to be split into two camps. Those who get it and those who don't, and I think a lot of the modern gamers may not get this, but there is going to be a fan base that is absolutely in love with this game, and I support that, and I've found myself quite addicted already. So there we go, LT gamers. Despite some flaws, there is a certain type of person that is going to be totally addicted to this game. If you are that type of person and you know it, then you're going to love this game. I've been Luke from LT Gaming. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.